Introduction. Who are the gifted learners? Truly gifted children are not the ones who simply learn quickly with little effort. The work of gifted learners is original, extremely advanced for their age, and potentially of lasting importance. This podcast aims to explain what exactly defines a gifted student. How do we as teachers deal with gifted students in our classrooms? Are there ways to help develop their potential? We will also discuss the effect giftedness has on the student themselves and on their peers. And finally, how does giftedness affect their social interactions?
What is a gifted child? Most gifted children are those who demonstrate a great appetite for knowledge. They are definitely a minority, with just 1 out of every 30 kids being considered a genius. Gifted children tend to be those who demonstrate asynchronous development. Exceptional learners have problems just like any other child. Gifted children find some subjects so much easier than other children, and this is true. Silverman argued gifted children advance rapidly in maths, science, and foreign languages because of our pattern formation in the learning. More exceptionally gifted children learn in a non-linear manner. Note here how Brian has found this task in class so easy.
That's how you factor a trinomial function. How did you find it, lads?
This is so easy. I'll be bored out of my mind doing these questions for the next 3 or 4 days.
Gifted children tend to be those who have more interests in adult things. They tend to have more adult tastes in music, clothing, reading material, and food. These differences can often cause them to be shunned down by their friends. They also tend to read and research intellectual material, not because they're forced to, but because they enjoy it. Notice here how Brian enjoys researching history.
To tell me your name and your favourite pastime.
My name is Brian and I enjoy reading history books and watching documentaries on television.
How do we as teachers deal with gifted children in the classroom? To understand this topic just a bit better, we've created a classroom setting scenario. How do we keep the gifted child active during a lesson? The first method is to give them extra work. This method is fairly good as it keeps the child more active during the lesson and they're not as idle and they're not distracting other students.
Right. I'll give a look at this and I'll correct it. See if you can get your teeth stuck into that.
The second method is to get them to help a peer.
Fair enough, Brian. That's grand. What you can do now is you can help Shane here because he obviously hasn't a clue. So give him a hand there, no talking, don't tell him the answer, just help him through it, okay?
The next topic we're going to discuss is how gifted children affect others around them. For example, their classmates, their peers. This is how a gifted child might affect others in the classroom around them in a negative way. Because a child is ahead of their ability area can lead to unfair expectations for the other students around them in the classroom. It can also dishearten other pupils when same tasks are completed faster and much easier by gifted pupils. The gifted pupil can also become bored when tasks are finished faster and be a distraction for others in the classroom around them.
Right, solve that anyway. Raise your hand when you've done, okay?
How gifted children positively affect other students around them in the classroom, so they can help out others with their work if they are struggling, can be an example for others to work to and motivate others in the classroom.
What it's like to be gifted child. The student is bored and frustrated. Gifted students are often finished work before the other students. They find the content covered too easy. Boredom can often cause the students to misbehave. While they are waiting for other students to finish, they act out to either occupy themselves or to attract attention. The student feels they are ahead of the rest of the class. This can cause the student to become distant and isolated from the rest of the class. Students are used as tutors. Gifted students are often used by teachers as tutors or assistants in class. This is to both occupy the student and to lessen the workload on the teacher. This means that gifted students aren't given work appropriate to their ability and therefore don't progress as quickly as they could. This doesn't meet the student's cognitive or academic needs. Using the student as a tutor can also further isolate the student from the rest of the class, which causes further damage to their social and emotional development.
Finish, Brian? Right. While I'm correcting that, might just write down the word for me there, good man.
Summary and conclusion. What have we learnt? A gifted child is more than just a smarter than average child. Gifted children struggle with social situations due to their advanced development. As a result, they may suffer from depression. Theorists such as Terman have proved this. Gifted children can struggle with some subjects in school. Sometimes their talent is only in one particular area. Teachers can find it difficult to accommodate gifted children in the classroom as they are so far ahead of everybody else. Gifted children encounter many challenges in their lives.